ShredMentor Challenge of the Day number 12. Since it's number 12, we're going to get into something that is a multiple of 12 beats, or subbeats. This is going to be nothing but the same rhythmic value per note, so it's all straight rhythms, but here's the basic pattern. Okay, so there's basically two different sequences being used, one in one direction and one in the other. I'm using a sequence of thirds, and I'm actually, again, I'm using a 7-string, but I'm actually using only the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string, so it doesn't really matter if you don't have a 7-string. You can use a 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 string. All right, so I'm starting on the 5th string, and I'm up here at the 14th position, and I'm using the E harmonic minor scale. From B, okay, I'm basically using a 3-note per string scale approach, and I'm doing a sequence of thirds. So it's 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7, all right, and so on, and keep going all the way up there. I go all the way, just one note past an octave. So I'm going from B up to the next C using the sequence of thirds. Up 2 notes, down 1, up 2, down 1. Right here is where I start to descend, and then when I get to the bottom note here, instead of going to the next string first, I'm going to go to the highest note on that string, and then that leads me right back into my first note, all right? So this works out to be actually 24 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's actually 12 right there, all right? And now this is kind of an offset overlapping hexachords sequence, where it's normally the sequence would be where the bottom note is kind of the last note of the phrase. It's almost as if we had played another 6-note phrase here, where like, but we're actually tacking that onto the beginning of the phrase, so it's, and that way it actually leads into the bottom note of the phrase. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully this being on video and being demonstrated will help a little bit, but I'll walk you through that again real quick, all right? So we're basically going with a sequence of thirds across 3 strings, from B up to the C above the next octave of B. So, and that's actually, those last 2 notes are actually part of the next sequence. And I'm accenting it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Alright, so I would recommend that when you do practice this, break it up into little 6-note phrases and even go ahead and stop after them so you can really be clear about what each of the pieces are as you're going through it. Alright? Alright, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.